The president is a sure go for his trip to Gotham to address the 70th United Nations General Assembly, where he will add his voice representing the region to the chorus of calls for a truce between the U.S.-Israel alliance versus Iran. In his prepared address, the president will dwell on the need for restraint, humanitarian concerns, the respect for international law in this report. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. will attend two important meetings at the United Nations General Assembly in New York next week. The visit forms part of a two-day working trip aimed at advancing peace and security on the global stage amid continuing tensions in the Middle East.
Napakahalaga po ng biyaheng ito. Ito po ang tamang pagkakataon dahil sa mga nangyayari ngayon sa Middle East. Ang UN ang pinakaangkop na lugar upang manawagan ng ating Pangulo para sa kapayapaan sa Middle East at sa kaligtasan ng lahat ng mga sibilyan, lalo na ng ating mga kababayan.
The country's participation in the UN General Assembly is critical as the forum brings together world leaders to discuss global issues including security, economic stability, climate change, and humanitarian crises. Issues that affect not only individual countries but also regions and the international community.
The President will offer a voice from our region, from developing countries, and call for restraint, respect for international law, including the UN Charter and humanitarian law, and for all concerned to return to the negotiating table for peace.
President Marcos is also scheduled to meet with Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, to discuss the situation in the Middle East and reaffirm the Philippines' commitment to multilateral cooperation. The president will also speak at a special session of the UN General Assembly to seek broader support for the Philippines' bid to become a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council for the 2027 to 2028 term.
Mahalaga po ito dahil nagbibigay ito sa Pilipinas ng kapangyarihan at boses sa mga usaping global safety at security. Importante po ang mga usaping ito para sa mga Pilipino at mga mamamayan mula sa mga developing countries. May impact po ito sa ating sovereignty, maritime security, sa global economy at sa safety ng ating overseas Filipino workers.
If elected to the Security Council, the Philippines would take part in decisions on matters such as conflict, sanctions, peacekeeping missions, and humanitarian response.
Responsibilidad natin na tumulong para maging mas mapayapa at patas ang mundo. Responsibilidad din nating protektahan ang interes ng ating bansa. Sa pagsali sa UN Security Council, ngayon pa lang ay magiging bahagi tayo ng solusyon para handa tayo sa kahit na anumang hamon na harapin natin sa hinaharap.
The president is expected to highlight the Philippines' long-standing engagement with the United Nations since its founding in 1945, including its support for international law, multilateral cooperation, climate action, economic development, and human rights. President Marcos will also participate in the 70th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, where initiatives to protect and empower women will be discussed. The working visit is scheduled from March 9 to 10. This is Charm Zespina from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.